Yo, what up? Hey, it's your boy Chili. Y'all know the deal. Y'all see the belts over here hanging out right behind me over here. In case y'all don't know, 10 pounds of championship trophy going home with somebody this weekend. Shoot, it might be 20 pounds if somebody can clean up big man. And 7-on-7s. You're watching your boy at Just Chili, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, Just Chili TV on YouTube. We got the official Flight Club selection show, and I got my all-star panel, and we're ready to go. In case y'all don't remember, I have to do this random selection, and I want to make sure that I do this fair. So I got the ping pong ball distributor. I should probably flip this thing around. You're probably going to hear my dog bark, so stay tuned for that. Boom. We're going to turn this thing around a couple of times. We're going to draft 4 teams at a time because that's how a pool works. And I'm excited. And these are going to correspond to the numbers that you guys saw me post online on Twitter. So I'm going to go look for those real quick. So I can show you guys. But I am super excited. This is one of my favorite times of year to be able to hang out with everybody and show them love. I have also NIL'd a few ball players. Shout out to my guy, Isaiah Glass, the offensive lineman from Queen Creek, and currently at ASU doing big things. He will come out and help out with the big man competition. Also, my guy, Grayson Stovall, the talented offensive lineman from Hamilton, currently at U of A. I do not discriminate when it comes to the kids. I want to make sure that I'm constantly giving back. So Grayson Stovall will be coming to help out the big man competition, the Flight Club Red Dot Productions big man competition. And this is the tweet that I was talking about where I put the teams up. My screen is dirty, so don't mind that. It is going to correspond to that. Boom, boom. All my panelists of analysts, they got that figured out. I'm a little nervous here. Should we just get right? I feel like we should just get right into it. I think everybody is present and accounted for. I'm a little nervous. I got one person missing, but that's okay. So, we're gonna, let the ball circulate. Do their thing, marinate a little bit. Grab 4 at random. See, I'm not gonna look. Okay, I got 2. Boom. Boom. Kevin McCabe is trying to figure out how to get into the Flight Club discussion. I appreciate everybody always hanging out, and I appreciate everybody giving me the opportunity to support their kids. Let me text Kevin real quick. Yeah, he's a little behind the time of checking DMs and stuff. Boom. Okay. So now Kevin should be taken care of. All right. So for my people out there paying attention, we got team number. First team up is team number 10. Man, we're going to have to. Team number 10 is going to. Boom. Looks like Casa Grande is jumping in early to swim. Team number 28. Super excited. Ooh, Higley goes off the board early into pool number 1. Team 28. Team 15. Desert Edge coming off the board. Hey, this pool, hey. And then Team 7. Looks like we've got some ALA Queen Creek action. So, I'm going to bring up my guy. Got to put him to the fire first. The young boy, one of my favorite guys out there that's doing all the work. He will do push-ups with the kids. He will race them down the track. Hey, y'all know the deal. I got to bring on my guy, Jordan Spurgeon. Spurge!
What up, Chili? What up?
Hey, how do you like this pool, man? What do you think? You got some dogs in here.
Oh, man, this is going to be loaded. So many fun guys. Teams are going to be stacked. I think we're going to see just so much fire and energy. I'm hyped for this. This is going to be a good
hey, what matchups are you looking forward to in particular? Are there any?
Man, Higley, I'm just excited because I haven't had a chance to go out and see Higley yet. I'm excited to see more. I've seen so much on film. So I'm super excited to see Higley out there. That's really cool. ALA Queen Creek, they killed it last year. So I want to see what they're bringing back to the table out here.
Hey,
so really fun.
Hey, I need to put you on the spot right now, and I'm going to do this to everybody, so everybody get ready. Who is the best defensive back? Who is the best corner in your pool, is it Nigel Eason with Drail Jail, or is it Andre Gibson, my man, No Limit Dre?
Oh man,
Put you on
put me in the spot here, Chili. But man, they both be balling out. But I gotta say, Nigel Easton. I mean, man, that man is locked down. I mean, already getting an island out there, his own jail out there. I mean, I might got to give the slight edge to him right now. But man,
Okay.
that's some tough competition right there.
2 years of varsity experience. Also I got to know you got a pool of young quarterbacks over there. With ALA Queen Creek, they got the senior guy, Drew Cowart, who's fresh off Elite 11 and stuff like that. What are you expecting from ALA Queen Creek?
Yeah, I mean, I think we're just going to see a lot of thunder from them. I mean, they're loaded at the receiver position. You got Ryan Meza and Drake Clough out there, Briggs Lunt, playing a little bit of DB and wide receiver, all of them out there. I mean, they're all 23s. They're going to go out and kill it. Nate Leduc, DB 24. I mean, he's going to go out and kill it. So, I mean, this team it's going to be fun. I mean, I think they're going to grow from last year, and we're going to see a little sneak peek of that here in sevens right here in this event. I'm hyped.
Hey, I got to know, man, DeAndre Kelly, the absolute phenomenal playmaker over there at Casa Grande. Is he possibly could he be the guy that carries Casa Grande, through this pool and into a nice little bracket run?
Oh, I 100% believe that. I mean, he's a straight baller right now. I think he's going to be one of the players out there that is just lighting up the field. Everybody that's going to watch these games, like, you're going to want to watch him play. You're going to want to watch that game in particular, because I think we're going to see some fireworks. So I think he's got a good chance for that.
Hey, and any sleepers that you can think of that people aren't talking enough about? Over there at Higley, I know they got some of them young athletes over there. ALA Queen Creek, you already brought up Meza and Briggs and some of them dudes. Casa Grande, we already talked about Kelly. Desert Edge, Deshaun Warner, my guy over there. Like, who's got the surprise player in your pool?
Yeah, I mean, Desert Edge, has so many great players. I mean, I'm excited to see Jalen Dawson out there. I mean, I know everybody already knows his name. I had a chance when I watched the wrestling championship, see him wrestle, and I'm like, man, I am so excited to see him another year of varsity football over there at Desert Edge. Like, that guy is going to just crush it. I'm super excited to watch him play because he's going to be balling.
Hey, I'm super excited, man. Can't wait to have you out there. I heard you're going to do some stuff, make sure that you get some interviews. We got a green carpet out there waiting for you, so make sure that you take advantage of that. Hey, Jordan, I appreciate you jumping on. Who's going to win your pool? Who's your favorite right now?
Ooh, right now, this is a tough spot. I mean, I think all 4 teams got a legit shot, but I really like what Desert Edge is doing. I think they're going to be the team that comes out on top in this pool right now. I think West Side's going to represent. I think they got.
Hey, make a run back to the championship because they was in it last year.
Exactly. I think they're right there. I think there's no drop off at all.
So you are saying early that the champion is coming out of Jordan Spurgeon's pool.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Let us know in the comments. Let us know, because I think
that's what I'm talking about. Hey, my boy Jordan Spurgeon. Hey, I appreciate you, and I'll see you on Saturday.
Yes, sir. See you, Chili.
All right. Hey, there it is. Pool number 1's already set. ALA Queen Creek, Casa Grande, Desert Edge, and Higley. I'm surprised that my man Jordan didn't talk about how Higley just came off that big NAU championship, having to go through Hamilton and Basha, nothing easy. So about to pick this next pool. Leia keeps wondering, like, what's going on over here. She wants a little more insight. So, okay, let's see here. Bam. All right. Break out the lists. Check them twice. We got team number 25 coming off the board. Team number 25, which is looks like Paradise Honors. Paradise Honors has come off the board. Super exciting. My guy Gage Baker. They got some dogs over there. Team number 8 looks like we got Corona del Sol. Bam. Team number 8. Team 26. Can you see that? There you go. Team 26. Looks like we got Red Mountain. This should be exciting. A lot of these guys kind of know each other. And Team 19. That would be Tempe High. Super excited to see how this one works out. Let's see. Who should I bring up? I got to do this. Early on, I try to take care of the legends as early as possible. So, I'm going to show some love to my guy, the one and only. He's got a Saturday show, not unlike somebody else on this panel. But my guy, the Dean, Kevin McCabe. What up, man?
What's happening, Just Chili, and the great audience, the Just Chili Nation? How's that? You got your own. I mean, it's just wild. What the popularity that you command. I'm blessed to be on this stage.
Yes, the Chillionaires are all watching. So the Chillionaires are all watching and hanging out with us.
Chillionaires.
Yeah, hey man, this is a nice home-based pool that I have granted you. Red Mountain with superstar Jacoby Lane, Carter Crispin, Paradise Honors with the young flamethrower, my guy Gage Baker, who is absolutely on fire when I seen him during the 7 seasons so far. Tempe with my guy super athlete Brian Strotter and my man Elias, the running back over there, super talented kid, and TK, the quarterback, really, really nice ball players, and your own Corona del Sol. Hey, the Orange Crush, bleed orange. I know that's what you love over there. Talk to me. How do you feel about this bracket of yours?
Well, thank you. Obviously, you served me up some home cooking, and you know this. Mama's home cooking is always tastes the best. And you give me some Corona del Sol, and this is kind of neat for me because I've had a chance to watch these kids grow up alongside my son KJ, and to see Owen Jansen, who's an unbelievable baseball player, but he has really dedicated himself to football as a wide receiver. Connor Ackerley, you know my love for this kid. I call him Days One. Well, he's Days One because Jody Jackson of Fox Sports Arizona is his mom. She's the big star on TV. And Jody, I was working at Fox Sports in those days, so I was there in the hospital from day one to watch Connor Ackerley grow up. He's really matured as a quarterback. His pops, Chad Ackerley, is a coach, but also played at ASU. So they've got a new head coach at Corona del Sol and a whole new feeling over there. As you know, Jake Barrow coming up from Casa Grande, they're bumping the music, all your ditties, the music that you listen to that I try to educate myself on. They've got that going in practice. So I love what I see. It wasn't broken. They've also got a great running back in Jonathan Kubat, who's rushed for 1,000 yards. This guy is a legit running back, speedster, runs track, pulled his hammy during track. But I'd love to say they're an open contender, but I don't think they want that smoke. I think it's going to be a growing pains, but I really like what I see there with Corona del Sol. Red Mountain too. Can I jump? Red Mountain? How good is that?
Hey, you got the new coaching pool. Does Coach Goodlow have a little advantage, like having really been the head coach at Paradise Honors for a hot minute now, because he's the only one that's been there more than a year.
Well, I'll kill Paradise Honors because that's a basketball and a softball school. All right, so go ahead, bring. Did I like it? Their softball team beat teams like 400-40 was the total.
Oh my God.
And basketball, Zach Heddle's got a great job out there. But yeah, it's with a small school like that, it's tough to grow in football, but they've really done a great job there. And I'm excited to see, what they have. You mentioned Gage Baker, Vance Cooper, Mikey Young. These are some names you're going to hear. And I think, they've grown up out there in Surprise. And it's so spread out that all those schools, are trying to build their programs. Valley Vista and Paradise Honors are a block from each other. But that's going to be an exciting team to see what they can do out there. I mean, I love that. I thought you were giving me Red Mountain. I was jumping on Red Mountain because I seen something special in Jacoby Jacoby Lane. I saw something so unbelievably special with him last year. But he needs to hang out with me and you, Chili. He needs to put on about 25 pounds. And if he hung out with you and I, we could do that in a weekend, I think. But
man, I actually hung out with him, for the OT7 thing in Las Vegas. And that man eats. He actually eats. And he just doesn't hold the weight. My man's legit though, man. I absolutely love I love what he contributes and all that stuff. He's a super special kid. I'm curious to see how things work out for Tempe, though. They got a super talented receiver over there. My guy Cam Jackson, and like I said, Elias Johnson carries that team a little bit. You think Tempe can make a run? It's the smallest school in your bracket.
No, and I love what they've got going there because coach went in there, new coach, new breed. He brought you over. It's at one of the great, glorious football programs that won championships with Justin Taplin and I mean, just great players back in the 90s. And I think it can be done there and done the right way with culture. And you saw that. You went over there during basketball season and experienced the newness that's going on there. So this is not going to be a team you want to schedule for homecoming like it has been in the past few years. They're coming and they're physical and they're going to be tough with Coach Freeman. I think I think that's the difference is you're going to go in there, you play Tempe High Buffaloes, the old Ira Fulton Stadium. I think it'll be great. I know I'm taking way too much of everybody else's time. Hats off to you for doing this, for all the people who really love and breed. Oh, I guess I should give Cam Jackson some love too. That kid's going to be good.
That kid's going to be a stud.
Brian Stouter. We got the greatest high school coverage anywhere and everybody looking to bring it. And I love all the cats you have on the show and I appreciate you letting me be part of it.
Man, I'm telling you, I think you got an exciting bracket. Don't sleep on it. I think Tempe is going to surprise some people out there with the way that they compete. And I think that you got Red Mountain, Corona del Sol, Paradise Honors. They're not coming over there to hang out and take pictures. So my man Josh Morales was doing that thing over there at Chavez when I was watching him. I'm telling you, Gage Baker is a kid to watch. Like I said, I'm wondering if continuity and coaching with these kids is something that will benefit them, especially in this sevens tournament. It's going to be big. It's going to be a lot of fun. I appreciate you so much. Don't forget, just like I said on the show, I want to let everybody know I do got the McCabe MVP awards for big man and for sevens. The McCabe MVP awards, y'all know the deal. Heavy, they got some weight, they got some clank to them. You know what I'm saying? So,
it's like the overweight lover, Heavy D. There you go. Heavy Dean, the overweight lover, Heavy Dean.
Heavy Dean. We got to make that a thing.
Love you, my brother.
All right, my man. Take care. I love you too, and I'll catch up with you. I'll catch up with you on Saturday for sure.
All right, on, Brad.
All right, later. My guy Kevin McCabe jumping off here, and I'm so excited. Real quick, I gotta show some love to somebody because we officially back to 32. So, like I said, I would make this happen. 32 team tournament, and we're gonna make this thing cook. Who's up next? Oh man. Let me grab. All right. Let's see how this works out. Okay. We got team number 9. We got team number 9, which is Basha. This should be fun. Team number 9, which is Basha for pool 3. Oh, my thumbs are fat. We got team 17, which is Boulder Creek for pool number 3. We got team number 4. We got team number 4, which is Centennial, which, by the way, is out. They have withdrawn from the tournament, and it's okay. I have a team. Stay tuned. The person that's up next already knows that they're up next. So hold on. Let me make sure that I put this down over here as he scrambles for his information. And then team number 11, which is Apache Junction, which I know he has some familiarity with, so he's still scrambling. All right, so without further ado, one of my running mates, my guy that's been grinding with me for pretty much the last 3, 4, 5 years. I don't know. I lose track of the time all the time. I like we have this like love-hate relationship, which, we hate each other 99% of the time, but that 1% of the time when we really need each other, we got love for each other. So without further ado, I got to show some love to my guy, the one, the only, the senator, my guy, Cody Cameron. Cody.
What's going on, brother?
Hey, real quick, how's Ireland? Let's talk about like your personal stuff, because I know you was bayed up and stuff. So
Absolutely amazing, man. Me and my girl, 14, 15 days, the beautiful Irish Highlands, the countryside, amazing food, awesome weather, 60 degrees every day. And gosh, man, great time just to clear the head and get after it. But I'm ready for football, man. And this is my first 7-on-7 thing is the flight club. So no better way to kick off the 2022 season than with you guys.
You know the deal, and nothing would be more Cody than to have a team bail on him. So that's why I gave you this pool. Centennial has bailed out. Who came in? None other than coached by the Wellbrocks. Welcome, Tollison. So your team is Tollison. So shout out to Coach Wellbrock and Tollison, them boys over there. I'm gonna give you. I didn't get to, give you no information on them. So, I'm going to show some love real quick, and I'm going to give you a shot right here. My man, Kylan Mammon, a super talented safety wide receiver. The kid can do some things. Demarion Postel, he's a long cornerback receiver athlete. Lamont Carson, physical linebacker, tight end type. I like him better as a linebacker personally. Clinton Moindy, cornerback slot athlete, good speed. He can do a good job of breaking on balls and stuff like that, which you are going to need at Flight Club, especially in this bracket, loaded. Cody, how do you feel about this bracket? I know that you were licking your chops because you knew I was going to give you the bailout bracket. Yes. So I know you were licking your chops with the whole Basha thing, and I know you love Apache Junction. But talk to me. How do you feel about this situation? How's Tollison going to do? Let's talk about that first.
Well, I mean, Tulsa's going to do what they did last season, which was, hey, they had the COVID year, right, where, I mean, no one was able to play, and they were on and off, just such a lost year. Fast forward to 2021, they balled out, Chili. I mean, they were incredible last season, and they were about one win away from making the playoffs. But that's just a credit to Coach Wellbrock and his kids. His kids are fighters. They don't care if they play a team, in their region, or they play a team like Basha, who's one of the best teams in the entire state. Those kids get after it. They're really well coached. They are athletic, like you were talking about. They're long, they're fast, and they're going to make plays out there. So I expect them to ball out. And not only ball out, I expect them to compete in this
Good. Good. I like that. Basha got to kind of be the kingpin. They're the shark in your bracket. Do they eat the rest of the competition? What do you think here? Are they gonna coast to 3-0? How hard is this going to be for them?
They got a couple players, right? Don't they have one or two Division I football players on that team? And
at least.
Huge shout out to Miles Lockhart, man. I was talking to Coach McDonald today about him, and Miles Lockhart picking up the big Ohio State offer after running a 4.47 40-yard dash at their camp, man. They got players like that all over the football field, just such talented football players. I'm excited for Tommy Presses. I mean, this is a 2024 defensive back that when you talk to Miles and Cole Martin and just all the superstar, Jeremiah Vessel when he was there last year, they always talked about Tommy. They said, hey, this is the guy in our defensive backfield that no one's going to talk about. And he's going to have the most interceptions. He's going to be the biggest ball hawk player back there. And he made the most out of every opportunity he had last season. I think he can not only contribute on this defense, but be a big-time playmaker on this defense. And then offensively, man, just what Bryson Dedman was able to do last season, hooking up with Damon Williams. You just saw that connection come on. But there was a player who didn't play last season because he broke his collarbone right before the year, and that's Mason Armin. And he could be one of the best receivers in the entire 2024 class. So they have players like all of that. So absolutely they can run away with this. They're going to face good defenses, but Coach McDonald's team is just so fun to watch.
Hey, man, Isaiah Savoy, how does he impact Apache Junction in this tournament? He's the running back. He's their big playmaker over there. Him, Lamangelo, obviously. Like, how's Isaiah Savoy? What's he got to do to make sure that he makes his mark here?
He's going to have a lot of weight on his shoulders in this tourney just because not to give crazy breaking news, but just talking to Coach Binkley yesterday, I don't think Garrett Garcia is going to go. It sounds like he got banged up a couple weeks ago, and he's such a playmaker, man, as an outside receiver threat, just catches everything. But Isaiah Savoy is one of those, two-way players in the 4A who's electrifying everywhere. You can put him in the backfield, he can catch the rock out of the backfield. You put him in the slot. He's also a big-time strong safety. You can put him as a deep safety in a 7-on-7s tournament, but he's going to cook. He's got the speed, athleticism to burn a lot of defensive backs. I'm excited to see what he does against some 6A competition that he'll face against the Boulder Creek, Atoll, and Basha.
Hey, speaking of Boulder Creek, man, that quarterback, Rowan McKenzie, and then his not brother, Andrew McKenzie over there catching passes, and your favorite running back out there, St. John Schmidt, who only plays his biggest games when you're around. Talk to me about them real quick before I let you go.
Yeah, McKenzie's the real deal. I mean, Rowan is so special. His dual threat ability and his athleticism that he carries from the basketball court transitions really well to the football field. And he's the general, man. I mean, he's a big-time playmaker at the quarterback position. At sevens, I expect him to light it up. Now, obviously, he can't use a lot of the dual threat that he would use on a Friday night. But you're going to see a little bit of mobility when he escapes the pocket. And just he's a really accurate thrower on the run. Excited to see that. St. John Schmidt. A lot of people don't know him because I think I watched him play against Higley last year in that Higley game, and he broke his collarbone out for the year after that, put up 2 bills and 5 touchdowns. Tough as nails. He's going to play a lot of inside backer this season. That kid's a freaking monster, man. I love that kid. I love Boulder Creek football. A lot of the sevens might not translate for what the ground and pound football that they play on Friday night, but one of those kids, just like Tolleson, they don't care who they face. They get after it. They are nasty. They're athletic. They're going to punch you in the freaking mouth, even if it's sevens. I love watching Boulder Creek football, man, so I'm excited for them to get after on Saturday.
Hey, obviously, Batch, I got to be the heavy favorite before I let you go. This is the last question for real. Do you have the champion in your bracket? Do you have the champion in your pool?
I mean, of course, right? My teams are coming to ball. I put out a tweet saying Mountain Point. I do love Mountain Point.
Oh,
I've always loved Mountain Point. I've always loved Mountain Point. I think it's Chris Arvizo's season. They got so many players at the receiver spot, and the running backs are so deep. It's probably the deepest running back spot they've had in years. I love that team, man. I think they're really, really well coached with Coach Lauer and Coach Witt. So if a team, no. A disclaimer: if a team from my bracket does not win it, I'm rooting for the Pride, baby. So
wow. In true flipper flopper fashion, because this is how you got the nickname, Cody. Hey, I appreciate you jumping on, hanging out. Stick around for a second though, if you have time. All right.
Okay.
We got something cool coming up, kind of. Maybe we'll see. All right. I gotta send my guy Cody down. Got to do our thing. Draft some more teams. See if we can pick another one of these sharks. Get some of these guys out of the way. Oh man. All right, let's see what we got here. Team 22. Team 22 for bracket 4. Team 2 for bracket 4. Team 16. Oh. And Team 23, the Jordan team. How did 20? Wait, hold up. I messed something up. Did I mess something up? How's that possible? I thought I already called Higley. Did I already call Higley? I messed something up. We have a mess up on the live show. Oh, I mixed up 23 and 28 Saguaro. Ooh, so Saguaro was already picked. Is that right? Hold on. Where's my guy here? Hey, so explain to me what I did wrong.
You said, I think you picked 28 before, and okay. I think that a 3 kind of looks like an 8.
Oh, it does.
And so you
caught
said
that.
Higley when it was supposed to be Saguaro.
Okay, so we're just gonna put Saguaro here. That's like the right thing to do.
Fair enough.
That's like the right thing to do. Dang, I wish I would have caught that. Good looking out. Whoever was running that bracket should have helped their boy out. Shout out to my guy Eric for having my back. So Saguaro is going into bracket 4. Boom. There we are. And we got my guy Brett over here. He's going to jump in with me to talk about this pool. Hey, Brett, the quintessential Brett Quinton also has a Saturday show. Which he's invited me to be a part of, and I'm so grateful and blessed. Hey, your bracket is loaded. You have the actual champion from last year. You have Saguaro, and you have Hamilton, another shark out there. How do you feel about your bracket?
This is a very, very strong bracket. As you said, there's the champion in Saguaro. You got to look at Brophy, obviously, Hamilton, and then, of course, Chavez. Let's not overlook Chavez, because it seems like the theme with all of these teams, especially with the 7-on-7s, these teams come to play. They come to fight. It's not about, oh, all right, hey, they're the champion, we got to tread lightly. No, we're going to punch them in the mouth. And obviously that doesn't happen in 7s, but there's no backing down. And I think a guy like Antoine Jenkins, he's going to see some talent out there. And this is his test. He's going to step up. So if there's one guy on Chavez who I'm looking for, is that senior leadership in Antoine Jenkins and the QB. QBs obviously are all important, and Jorge Beltran, the QB of Chavez. So I think they're not going to roll over. They may not pound for pound have the talent that the other 3 teams may not, but at the same time, this is a squad that we got to look out for and talk about.
Hey, my Seth Curry is one of the most talented athletes, I think, in Flight Club. I can't wait to watch him work and get this opportunity versus some of these teams. Saguaro is bringing a young team led by my guy Mason Bray, who I just want to make sure that everybody is clear on this. Mason Bray could start at quarterback for a whole lot of teams in Arizona. I just want to make sure that I put that out there. My man Mason Whitaker is an absolute dog of a player over there. So they got some dudes over there that are ready to go. And I cannot wait to see these young guys. But Hamilton's loaded. These are your guys. These are your Chandler area guys. Go ahead, let them know.
They are. Anytime you got a third baseman who can play quarterback, you know you're loaded. And Rock Chalowski, he's the guy. He's been, I'm not going to say quietly, but he's been waiting in the wings for this opportunity, because obviously Nico Marchiol was the guy the last 2 years. And, hey, instead of a lefty, you got a righty quarterback. So Chalowski is going to do his thing, and I think that's a reason they're going to go a long way in Flight Club, and obviously a long way during the season. But then you also got to look at Legend Bernard, who is a younger guy. He's not quite the senior yet. He's a junior. These are some guys who are going to step up, make a name for themselves, and there's a reason that C-Town consistently goes deep in the playoffs. A couple of defensive guys that we got to talk about that we've mentioned, Genesis Smith, Alex McLaughlin, Tay Brown. I'm excited to see Hamilton in non-pads. I'm excited to see them in 7-on-7 activity, and more so, Chalowski is the guy. He really is. He gets overlooked in the C-Town area, but he's not going to get overlooked on Saturday.
I don't know if I would say he gets overlooked.
I say that because who are the first 2 quarterbacks that people talk about in the Chandler area? Dylan Raiola and Demond Williams.
Yeah.
And that's not a slight against Chalowski. I just think that he's overlooked, and he is going to prove that he shouldn't be on Saturday. That's a part of his game.
Hey, you got another young team in this bracket. Brophy, super young with my guy Creed Thomas, one of the most talented defensive backs in the state, 2025 kid. You got a lot of boards over there. You got my guy Christian Camarada, another 2025 kid over there, putting in that work. I love both of these quarterbacks that are out there. I've watched both of them play, Charlie McGinnis and Jacob Buggy. I think that they're both absolutely ridiculous. Nathan Benzi's really stepping up, another 2025 kid. Brophy really trying to serve the youth in their program. What are you expecting? How are they going to stack up with the rest of these dogs?
I like the fact that Jason Jewell is bringing the youth. This will allow them to really see what's out there. I think, if they're going to Brophy and they're already talented, this becomes that time where it's like, okay, hey, let's run with it. They might pull a surprise or two. I mean, they really could. That's the one thing that, and I know we talked about Chavez not necessarily being the elite in this group, but I'm not going to be surprised if Brophy actually wins a game or two in this pool play. Brophy really has, as we said, the young dogs, especially Jacob Buggy. I'm very excited to see him play.
Hey, just in case, I'm not sure if one has it better than the other. I may let Higley and Saguaro switch if they want to, just based on the way the ping pong balls are drawn.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think Higley would fare better in your bracket? Do you like it? Really, I don't know that it really makes a difference because both brackets are tough.
I don't think it makes a difference in this. We know that Saguaro has the pieces. As you said, let's let them kind of decide, but I don't think it really matters in this case. I truly don't. I think both pools are very, very sound.
Are you gonna have an undefeated team in your pool?
No. I say that with the quickness. I think it's really balanced. I don't think anybody runs the table in this pool. I just think that the way we have the structure, the talent base, I think that's why they're out here. That's why this is Fight Club / Flight Club. No unbeatens in this bracket.
Okay. All right. Hey, Brett, I appreciate you jumping on, hanging out, and I will chat with you on Saturday for sure. And we are all going to see you out there. Hey, even the small schools can come talk to you, right? So
absolutely. Yes, indeed.
All right.
No longer big school, Brett. Thanks, Joe.
All right, man. All right, my brother, later. My guy, Brett Quintine, one of my favorite media members out there. Him and Jose got the show on Saturday. Okay, let me try not to mess these numbers up. I'm surprised my partner in crime, Gridiron, didn't smash me over the head when I messed up earlier on. All right, so up now, let me try not to mess up anymore. Team number 30. I see Gridiron working hard to cross teams off. Okay, for pool number 5. Team 29, we're not going too far. Woo. Okay. Team number 6. Oh, hey, one of our guys. For pool number 5. And team 13. Team 13. Boom. For pool number 5. Let's see. Who of my esteemed panel should I hit up? Boop, 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 boop. Gridiron. What up, man? Hey, you've been waiting your turn quietly, so I figured I'd make sure that I took care of
it's a very competitive pool. I like this.
Yeah, I think so. I think that you got a lot of
it's kind of a little southeast little quadrant here. You got Campo in there and Perry and Desiree.
Garcia. I love Alston Garcia. I love Jack Amer over there at Perry. I like your bracket.
Looking forward to see the new look Perry there with Coach Ortiz over there, of course. Now,
well, you look Perry because they've never really done sevens until this year.
This is the first year, exactly. Yeah, certainly a team that wasn't at Flight Club last year. This wasn't part of their summer routine before this. You got Mountain View over there, of course, with Jack Germain slinging it. You got Desiree. You got Wooten, who was the quarterback last year as a sophomore, and then of course Jason Condi over there as receiver. You got Campo Verde team that seems to make the playoffs every year.
Man, I can't wait. I think that this is a very, very solid and this is a very, very solid blue collar pool. And I think we're
unfortunately I don't know if 7-on-7 is a blue collar game, is it? It's kind of more wide open.
No, I mean, I don't know, man. You're gonna see a lot of I think you're gonna see a lot of underneath stuff. I think the guys are gonna have to show off some athleticism by turning some of those short catches into big plays. Jack Germain, fresh off Elite 11 from Vegas. I can't wait to see how he competes in this. I haven't seen him in too many sevens tournaments. and we got a ton of talented 24s in mind. So I couldn't be more excited. Like I said, Jack Amer, CJ Snowden from Perry. I can't wait to see those two get together. But I think the talk of this pool, if it's a position player, it's going to have to be Alson Garcia from Campo Verde. This is going to be a grinded out. This is going to be a grinded out pool. What are you expecting to see from these guys?
You mentioned looking at top DBs in the group and looking at. I'm going to go with Nate Gomez here, kind of one to watch here from Campo Verde, the secondary player over there. He's been getting a little bit of recruiting attention, and I think he's gonna. It's got Campo. We talked about blue collar. It's going to be some low scoring games in this pool play with these defenses.
Yeah, I'm excited, man. Jackson Young from Perry. Hey, you got some playmakers here. It's going to be a lot of fun. Is anybody in your pool going undefeated, you think?
Undefeated in the group?
Who do you see going undefeated?
It's tough because there doesn't seem to be have versus have nots in this. They're all kind of a very similar thing. But inevitably it's tough to have, 3 teams go 2-1 or 2 2-1s and a couple of 1 and 2s. So I'll say a team does go 3-0 in this pool.
Yeah. Okay. Who do you like to go 3-0? Who on your inside the numbers, prediction?
This is purely gut. I don't have any numbers on this one right here. I'm going to lean toward Mountain View.
Okay. Good, because they got the flashy 2024 Elite 11 quarterback, Jack Jermaine, I'm guessing.
Yep,
is that
exactly.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, Gridiron. Hey, I appreciate you hanging out with me for a minute, and I'm gonna probably bring you back shorter. And it's gonna be a short break for you. Sit tight. All right, my guy, Gridiron Arizona. All right, got to draft another pool. Pool number 6. I believe we are on pool number 6 now. And all right, here we go. Team number 31. This is Cody's squad. This is Cody's Mountain Point squad. Team 31. Team 21. Which was Sabino, but I'm going to let you know what happened there. Team 32. Oh, this pool is going to be fun. And Team 27. All right. So this here is what happened as I bring up my guy, Jacob Saliga. What up, Jacob? Yeah, you're mute button.
Hold up. What's good, y'all? What's good?
Man, with the super deep voice, bro. How was Section 7?
It was a great time. Felt good, seeing all the great in-state talent that we had. Just put something up on the website last night, talking about some of the great seniors from different teams throughout the state who deserve some more love with their recruitment. We got talent out here, and one of the teams in this bracket, their basketball team, they might be the team to beat in the state this year in Mountain Point. So I'm excited.
Okay. Now I just want to let you know, Sabino has withdrawn from Flight Club. Something has gone on, and they had to withdraw. They got a ton of talented players over there. My guy Cam Hack, we're at the Berry Hill boys. Them boys are super capable, super tough, and I like a lot of the things that they've done through the 7th season. So I wanted to make sure I showed them some love. Coach McBrayer is running an amazing program over there down in Tucson. Those guys can absolutely compete at this Flight Club level for 7-on-7s. Replacing them will be straight from the Union, Camelback and Max Martin. So Max Martin's bringing them boys from Camelback. Coach McNutt, he absolutely wanted in. And he got his boys in. I'm super excited. You got Borgade, who's been on an absolute 7s tear lately, giving everybody the business, playing in the championship game over at ASU. You got Mountain Point, who everybody's super hyped about, especially Cody Cameron, because they got my guy Chris Arbizo, who's really no joke. Talk to me, man. Who do you like in your bracket? Who's going to make this run? Because I feel like, look, man, all the teams in Flight Club are talented, but you have like the almost like the improbable bracket, right? Like it is like people aren't picking one of these teams to win. Can one of these teams go the distance, and which one?
Yeah, the first team that comes to mind is Mountain Point. I mean, you see Chris Arvizo, one of the most talented quarterbacks in his class. We know what he's going to be able to do this season for Mountain Point. I'm expecting big things from them this season. And one of the reasons why is Christian Clark, who just transferred down the street from Desert Vista. He's coming in. He can play a good receiving back role for them in pads this season, and I feel like that's going to translate really well into sevens. But Camelback sneaking in there, man. Max Martin, once he became eligible last season, he almost led them to the playoffs. I mean, he's got an absolute cannon on him, and his connection with Jalen Gills and Kamon Knight, it's very special. So I feel like Camelback is going to be a very sneaky team. I really feel like that.
Okay. Who has, like, I think everybody would kind of go with Arvizo, but is there a quarterback that you think is absolutely going to show out in your pool? If it's not Arvizo, who do you think it would be?
Well,
is it going to be Martin?
It could be Martin, but I'm also looking at Cooper Trujillo from Borgay Catholic. Borgay Catholic was doing their thing this season. This past season has been doing their thing this off season, like you mentioned at ASU, what they've been doing. I feel like they're going to also be a very sneaky team. I feel like you said, this is sort of like the improbable bracket. I feel like you got a lot of teams in this bracket who are, they're going to be very sneaky, and one of these bigger programs might not be ready for what Borgay Catholic or Camelback can bring to the table.
Hey, does Gary Tucker's big time sevens experience, having been at OT7 and traveled with turf, do you think that's going to help him like embrace all the lights of Flight Club, all the media attention? Like, do you think that he'll have an easier time just tuning it out versus some of the other teams who maybe have not seen this type of situation?
Yeah, I think so. And it's just because when it comes to sevens, I mean, for some of the teams who weren't there last season, Flight Club's a party. It's a party atmosphere with football mixed in, just fitting for you, Chili. And, for some of these teams, it may be a little bit hard to adjust at first simply because, you have all the eyes on you even more than maybe what you're accustomed to in your off-season sevens. So I feel like, it'll take some time to adjust. And I feel like with him having that experience, it'll help.
Okay. I'm super excited. You got a pretty hot pool over there. I feel like you avoided all the sharks. I feel like you avoided all the sharks of Flight. Yeah. And you think you got a champion in your pool?
Yeah, I feel like Mountain Point might be the team to make a run. I really do feel like that. I feel like they're going to translate very well this season. Okay. And what they're going to do at Flight Club. I honestly think they're going to be in the Final Four for Flight Club.
Hey, I'm glad you said that, but I got to ask you last question before I let you go. I know for certain you have two quarterbacks that are going to do a lot of traveling that day, Max Martin and Chris Arvizo, both going to that UNLV camp and then making the trek back to Arizona to play in Flight Club. Is that going to affect them? And does that give Bourgade, does that give your other schools an opportunity to sneak in there and maybe, make a run?
Honestly,
maybe ACP.
I feel like
we haven't even talked about ACP and what they got going on over there.
Man, it's because here's the thing. ACP, they are going to be a team that they're jumping into 4A this season. Coach Bluefer already got them up there. I feel like they're going to be a team that what you're getting with ACP. This is going to be a team where they are going to be ready. They're going to be very prepared, whether it's Jaden Diaz, the safety over there, or whether it's Jerron Salazar, their receiver over there. Like, they have skill position guys that I feel like, some of these 6A schools might not be ready for them. So I'm just saying this is a very sneaky bracket. And to answer the question, I think it's going to have the opposite effect. I feel like they're going to be so juiced up, so amped up from competing in camp that they are going to be ready to get out there Saturday night and just sling the ball around.
Hey, I'm really curious to see how the quarterback situation works over there because I know that they have obtained a super talented 2024 quarterback, another talented 2024 quarterback at Flight Club. My guy, Silem Bono Larson. And they got Jackson Castro, the 2025 kid over there. So I'm curious to see splitting quarterbacks, how that you got a very interesting pool based on like travel and like all that stuff. So hey, Saliga, I need you to stick around for a minute, and I'm gonna bring you right back. All right?
Bet that.
All right. So we got 2 pools left. And I noticed that my man, the boss over here, I'm gonna bring him up for a second. For all of y'all that forgot what he looked like, he looks like 10 years younger. My guy Ralph Amsden. Hey, Carolina being really good to your skin.
Okay.
Tell
This
you
is
that,
news
right?
to me.
It's been very good to your skin. You look like 10 years younger, man. You look like a young Ralph, like from like some of those pictures like from your wedding day that I seen.
Oh, come on now.
No, I swear.
I'm just able to be outdoors in June here. That's not a thing. That's not a thing in Arizona.
Well, yeah, because if you're outdoors in June here in Arizona, your skin turns to bacon. So
That's true.
So yeah, man. Hey, Flight Club, another year of Flight Club. Talking about the event. I know you're not going to be here, but how was it last year, and what are you expecting this year to see like online and stuff while you're trolling?
Well, one of my favorite things about last year is you were out on my turf, Maricopa, where I lived for the last 4 years. You were out there right in the heart of town, and there's all of these, these teams that came from all over the place on what I think was the hottest day of the year. And we had, the big man competition was so hype and so loud, and everybody that was participating in 7-on-7 kept trying to look over the sidewalk, over the hill to see what the big men were up to, because it was just raucous. And that was probably my favorite part, is just everybody trying to sneak looks and everything. And then all the parents with their tents set up and everything, just being able to go school to school, parent to parent, express our gratitude as Arizona varsity for them bringing their kids all the way out there, express gratitude to the parents for everything that they do to just, sacrifice their summers to go out to these 7-on-7 tournaments and help their kids just get a little bit better. It was awesome seeing, I think Cole Martin was out there in Oregon stuff, giving us a little preview of the commitment that he was gonna ultimately make. And then, you had your pinnacle tight end at looking like a 5-star even back then. Your boy Blair Angulo even came out, and I think it's going to be even better this year. I got a memorial service, so I'm bummed that I'm not going to make it. But if you are out in Maricopa, I know there's going to be food trucks and stuff like that. But if you get a chance, there's a food truck called Asian Soul, and they have spicy Korean bulgogi fries. Holy cow. And if that's not your speed, there's a pizza shop about 8 miles outside of town. You got to keep going past the casino, and it is definitely worth the trip. We all met there as a team last year. We ate till we felt sick, and that was just I think Alex Simpson was out there.
Yeah.
I'm getting kind of wistful now because I know Jacob and Cody, and I miss seeing Chris and everything. But I'm going to be back in August for the start of the season, and then I'll be touching base throughout the year as well.
All right, hey, sit tight. I'm gonna bring you right back. Give me 1 second. Cool. I gotta bring my girl Ashley Stevens on before she like yells at me again, because she already yelled at me once. So sit tight for 1 second. Without further ado, let me bring on Ashley Stevens, who's super busy running the Northwest Valley, the Queen of Mountain Ridge, holding it down out there. Northwest Valley football. Make sure you check in with my girl Ashley Stevens, doing everything. Boulder Creek, O'Connor, Liberty, Centennial, Cactus. If y'all out there, tap in. Ashley, what's going on, man? You're busy. You're doing the Diamondbacks thing. What's going on?
All right. I'm kind of multitasking right now. I don't know if you can hear me. I'm out at the Phoenix Municipal Stadium. I'm watching the PBI Arizona 2024-2025 kids doing their thing. They're kind of showing out right now and getting video. So I'm out there covering right now.
Okay.
So just wasn't yelling. It was just.
Hey, it's all good. It's all good. Hey, team number 5 for pool number 7 for Ashley Stevens. Pool number 7. I feel like you could get a 7 out of Stevens if you move the letters around. Team number 5, which is Desert Vista. Team number 12, which is North. You have a fun pool. Well, all the pools are kind of fun in their own way. Team 14, which is Shadow Ridge, and of course, team number 1, which is Mountain Ridge. All right, talk to me about your pool. What makes your pool special? You got a lot of dudes in here.
Dude, I got that one. Okay, all right, now I'm happy. But yeah, I'm gonna be true to a journalistic standpoint. I'm not gonna speak on things I don't know. I know Mountain Ridge really well, O'Connor Kids really well. I got Caesar Chavez over there. I'm really excited for these seniors, the senior class, because as juniors, you know, for Ridge, they can only go so far. Lost a lot of offensive linemen, so Brendan Anderson is going to have to be running in the pocket a little bit. Okay. Alexander Dusk is going to be kind of trying to hold it down, but I'm excited. Got a lot of dual threat kids. Corey Johnson is going to be working on both sides of the ball. That's going to be something to watch. I don't know if Hayden Allen's going to be on both sides. I wouldn't quote me on that, but he's gotten a lot bigger since the last time I've seen him. I think T. Hall said that he does abs after their workout. So that a dude has an 8-pack on an 8-pack. So watch out.
Hey, Ashley, I got to know, you have a very unique situation over here. You have a top quarterback. You have a top level quarterback, like a top, like I would say probably like, 3, 4, 5 quarterback in every class in your pool. Brendan Anderson, obviously one of the top in the 23. Braxton Thomas, one of the top in the 24. My guy Luke Halgo, one of the top in 25. And then Jaden Pico, the freshman phenom, going to be one of the top in 26 from Shadow Ridge. Which quarterback is going to eat? Will inexperience and excitement prevail here, or are you going to stay home and go with your senior boy, who I know you love, Brendan Anderson, who I love too?
I gotta be unbiased. But unfortunately, in sevens, it is a quick game. Yeah. You can't let that excitement get to you, because once those jitters start and your receivers aren't catching balls and you get in your head, that's when you kind of normally the ship starts to sink a little bit. So I definitely think that seniority is going to prevail. So those top 2 quarterbacks are definitely going to be left standing, and definitely is more of an offensive game. I'm excited for that B. Anderson T. Hall connection. So
okay.
Hey. I'm gonna stay home. I'm gonna get yelled at if I don't stay home.
Hey, and I know you got love for Mountain Ridge. You're like the official Mountain Ridge beat person that handles like all their media and stuff like that, doing all your stuff at the Cronkite School. You have one of the most talented receivers on Mountain Ridge, Terrence Hall. I am curious, do you think that there's a defensive back? Is he going to have a hard time in this pool? Because North has Easy Brown, who's super talented as a defensive back. C. Sanchez over there from Shadow Ridge is really, really good. You got some defensive backs that can play a little bit. Do any of them kind of worry you? Traven Vigenzer over there at Desert Vista?
It really is going to be a trash talking game, so to speak. So whoever wins that talking battle is going to show out. So prepare to play your games on both ends of the field.
Hey. Well, anyways, I'm going to let you get out of here because I know you're super busy with the D-backs and stuff like that, but you will be out there on Saturday covering, right?
Yes, I will. I might be a little late, but I will be out there.
It's all good. As long as you're there to support the kids, right?
Yes.
Hey, Ashley, I appreciate you, and we'll check back in with you, and we'll hit you up on Twitter and all that good stuff, all right?
Thanks, Chili.
All right, later. Ashley Stevens, she's hilarious. She's like the Red Zone Elite 7-on-7 girl, so like if you've done an interview over there at Red Zone, there's that. We can draft these, but I'm going to go ahead and bring my man Eric Newman up because I feel like it's his time, and it's his time to shine. Eric, how is everything with you? And have not seen you much, I feel like.
I live a bit north of you guys now, out in Flagstaff. Right now is beautiful time here, but it's 80 and sunny every day. But before we get into the bracket, Chili, in my group, I have a really important question to ask you.
Yes, sir.
Where do you get balls with the numbers on them? Like, did you go to bingoballs.com? Did they have that? What?
I Amazoned numbered bingo balls.
And did it come with the case too?
No, it didn't come with that thing. That thing was like ordered. I don't remember what I asked for, but
I just I like wondering what did you put into the description, like spinning ball gold thing?
I think I put spinning ball something. I can't remember what exactly, but I'm pretty sure I put spinning ball something.
Do you play ping pong during the 364 other days of the year that you're not using these?
No, but I have Supreme ping pong balls, so like
you have Supreme ping pong balls.
Yeah, come on. You know the deal. You know how I get down.
How would I know the deal about your ping pong ball collection?
I'm just saying. You know that. You know how I get down. Like that's what I do. So, Supreme ping pong ball. Brilliant search keywords. I don't know. Is Zach talking to you or me? I feel like he's talking to you.
I don't know.
I think he's trying to cut on you like usual.
Yeah, there's in the private chat of this, there's a lot of people roasting me too. The thing is that they're all correct. So
okay. Well,
I'm
not roasting you, but we are going to talk about your pool, the Eric Newman pool. You got team number 3, which is ALA Gilbert North. You pretty much have all the teams that are left. This is going to be exciting. You have team 18. You have team 18, which is Cactus, which I know you're familiar with. You have team 20, which is Coolidge. I don't know if you're very familiar with them. And
I did some research.
Of course, you have team 24, which is your home team of Coconino. My biggest question is last year, Coconino did not win a game in Flight Club, but in bracket play, took Saguaro to the edge.
They did. And it was a one-score game.
Mons did what I called his greatest coaching performance ever at the time and squeaked his team out of trouble because they were losing at one point.
Yep.
And then came back and won. Will Coconino win a game this year?
I would be very surprised if they don't. And that is taking into account last year's performance, but also that junior quarterback Enoch Watson. It'll be his second year starting. Last year he was, they knew he was going to be the starter, but he hadn't played much varsity quarterback. He was still new into the scene, and now he's got a little bit more chemistry. I think it's going to be tougher to beat them. They won't be an easy out.
Okay. ALA Gilbert North, how excited are you to have them in your bracket? I feel like they got to be one of the favorites in Flight Club, led by my guy, Adam Diamante, because he throws dimes and beats all sorts of teams.
Yeah.
Sevens. He's like a sevens king of sorts. Him and Brandon Phelps are together with a little juggernaut that they got going on.
Well, Adam is going to be I'm going to be seeing Adam in a little over a year because he's committed to NAU. So I will be seeing him at practices, and who knows, maybe he'll play some games at NAU his freshman year. I'm not sure, but that's a kid I'm excited to watch his senior year progression. He got them really far last year. ALA Gilbert North's been a tough team the last few seasons, and he's been a big part of that. The mobile quarterbacks don't do as much because you're not running the ball in sevens, but he's still got a good arm and some talent around him that could make for a solid team.
Talking about Cactus, these are some of your guys. I mean, you covered them for pretty much one whole year, right? Doing all your west side coverage, maybe two years. I can't remember.
Yeah, a couple years. So Cactus, actually, this will be a little bit of a rematch. It's not the same thing. They were actually supposed to play Coconino last season in the season opener. Coconino had some COVID stuff, had to cancel that game. But Will Galvin he's been on that team since his freshman year, making an impact. I know that there's been some reporting. I don't know. I haven't been out to the practice, but he's considering going to a wide receiver. They're having him there, super fast. Yeah, I think that they're going to be solid. They've got defensive backs, they've got receivers, they've got playmakers all over. And they're going to be a 5A team, obviously, this year, but just on skill alone, they're going to be one of the solid teams here.
Hey, Coolidge is making their first trip to Flight Club, obviously, because they weren't there last year, while all the other teams have Flight Club experience. Is that going to play a role at all, do you think? Coolidge just got talented athlete quarterback Gianni Mascalino.
He's good.
They got some dudes over there. What are your thoughts on how they do?
I think that if you're worried about a team coming in and facing the hot weather and everything, it's not them. I mean, they're used to that. It's going to be, I think that some of these other teams do have more experience, but I mean, it's not as if Coolidge hasn't played sevens before. With a good quarterback and some good playmakers in the backfield, defensive backfield, I think they could make some games tough.
Okay. Do you think that you have a champion in your pool? Is somebody going to make a run?
Yes, just because I believe in them. I'm not going to name who necessarily because I don't know. And anytime I predict anything, it's usually incorrect. But I'll say yes.
That's fair. That's fair. Who do you like in Flight Club? Like overall, like who are some of the teams that you're looking forward to seeing?
You talked about it before with Ashley, but I really like that Mountain Ridge team in Flight Club. I think that Brendan Anderson is he's not underrated because people know about him, but he's a great quarterback. And I just think that team is going to be solid.
Okay. All right.
I saw Brophy, who you talked about with Brett a little bit at NAU Sevens this last week. They've got some athletes. They're big. I saw them play against Flag High, which is, a different type of team than some of the groups that are going to be here because of just their team size and everything. But yeah, I think Brophy could be a contender as well.
Okay. All right. Well, you know what? I wanted to bring some of the Team AZV folks back on, and we're going to be heavy Jordan Spurgeon because he decided to hang out with us. So I don't want to leave him out. Let's see. How can I do this? Bam. There's Cody. There's Gridiron.
Did Cody just flip me off?
I don't know. It kind of looked like it. There's Jordan. There's the boss,
Ralphie.
And Ralphie. And then there's Jacob Saliga all by himself on the bottom.
I think Cody flipped me off.
I only do that in person, Eric. Don't you worry.
There's two things I want to say real quick. There are two things that I want to say real quick. One, I want to thank all you guys for hanging out, and I want to thank like Ashley and Brett, those that jumped off because they had other things to do. I want to thank everybody, Kevin McCabe, for hanging out and doing the show. Also, my guys over there at Recruit ID have said that they are going to give these wristbands out to every player on the championship team for Flight Club. It's not a recruiting service thing. It's like a database thing so that like when you put this thing on your wrist, I think it's actually kind of cool, which is the reason why I allowed them to kind of do this over at Flight Club. You take your phone, you like tap it, and this thing comes up. If I break it, then I break it. It's whatever. Where'd it go?
It's great advertising.
So the thing comes up right here. You tap that, and then it brings up like your card. It brings up all your information. So all these kids that have one, yes, they sell them, but I am giving one to each player on the winning team. So that means that 25 of these will be given away. They have a website. I think it's like recruitid.com. That would be the smart thing to have it be because the name of their company is Recruit ID, right? So I wanted to thank them for trying to make the recruiting process a little bit easier for our kids in doing that. Because like I said, it just brings it up like that. So coaches can literally like, hey, Cody, what's your name? And what's your Twitter handle? Hold on. Let me go run to my phone, which is in my backpack 250 yards away. Coach is gone by then. Like he's not waiting around for Cody. He's finding the next hot prospect. Or Cody can be like, oh, hey, here you go, coach. Beep. Let me get back to my team now. Let me go eat. So there's that. So I wanted to shout them out. It's a locally based company. So I try to support local, like State 48 and like all those companies that Ralph put me on to that they hooked us up with like some shirts and stuff like that. And the Jungle Company, I can't remember, but they were legit. Also Flight Club being opportunity for a lot of these kids that sometimes we won't get to see, right? Cody, you saw a bunch of kids last year, Stephon Daly, all them that Jacob got to go see in person. Ralph, me and you talked about this before the first one. It was really about giving a chance to the teams. Like, yes, I was going to try to get some of the power players in there and give them an opportunity and also to win a championship, win another heavy belt or another cool trophy. But I wanted to give some of the smaller teams, some of the other teams that don't get the opportunity to jump in these type of tournaments, an opportunity to compete and eat and do what they got to do. And I think it's important to give opportunity. And Ralph, nobody taught me that better than you. And so therefore, I also want to say Jacob Saliga, if you'll take the opportunity, we want to invite you to be part of ArizonaVarsity.com on a paid basis.
Oh, yeah.
Turning the whole time.
Let's go, Jacob.
All right. Hey, man. Dang, man, I wasn't ready for that.
Don't spend it all in one place, Jacob.
Which most likely it will be.
Hey, thank you. I'm happy to be a part of the team. Y'all have helped me out so much. Y'all have done so much for me. All the lessons, whether it's, Eric, Zach, all the writing, all the life lessons, Cody, Chili, Ralph, everything that everybody has done has been special. I appreciate it a lot. So love y'all. And of course, I'm excited, man. I'm excited now.
All right.
Man.
You start getting paid in July. Ralph decided. Me and Ralph talked about it this afternoon. Ralph.
And wait till you see what we have cooking for the NIL game.
Ooh.
You all know. Y'all know.
Hint.
Yeah, we got some things. We got some things brewing. And as you guys know, Flight Club is NIL-ing kids because I think it's important to give back to the community that we are trying to build. Grayson Stovall, Isaiah Glass, and I got a handful more, at least 2 more kids that will get NIL deals through Flight Club. And thanks for the idea. My guy Ralph kind of, birthed that idea. So, I would just want to make sure that everybody was on board with it. Hey, how excited are you guys for Flight Club? We got like 4 nights left of sleep.
Stoked.
I'm excited.
I can't wait. I can't wait to play in it, man. God.
Hey. I can get you on a team.
Hey, I told you there's a reason why Mountain Point's winning.
Oh,
so you're gonna snap my bracket.
Oh, absolutely.
You think Cody would
my pool just got easier.
I would, Chris. Absolutely.
hey, real quick. Hey, Ralph, do you got a favorite of the teams that you've seen or heard about so far tonight?
Well, I kind of have the love-hate relationship with the ALA schools. But like, just as a personality, Adam DeMonte is hilarious to me. Like, he is extremely skilled, athletic, and all they do is win. And this is an opportunity for him to come out and prove it in the summertime. But like we're talking about horse racing, it really, really feels like that 1-to-1 favorite is Mountain Ridge and Brendan Anderson, and is the Anderson kid going to live up to all this hype that we as a team have kind of heaped on him since Jacob Saliga came on board and since Chili started talking about him leading into his freshman year. I think this would be a really, really great time to let the people know that this is Brendan Anderson's year. And so it's high school is the same as anything else, quarterback driven league. Those are the 2 quarterbacks that I'm most excited about right now.
Hey, real quick, Zach wanted to jump on and give Jacob a hug because they got to do the big man tournament challenge.
I'm bringing my helmet.
This is part of the initiation, Jacob.
Hey, Chili, with that being the case, then, instead of paying me in July, just send that to the hospital. Just send that to the hospital for me.
I heard we're getting Jacob versus Isaiah Glass 1-on-1. That's what.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
That's a rumor.
Dang.
No, you guys were having too much fun without me. I had to jump on real quick.
Hey,
Zach, are
Ralph.
you hitting the restaurant?
Is it going to be open after Flight Club?
No, I got y'all for Filiberto's. Jordan, if you're down, Jordan looks like he's down for the Filiberto's. He's like, yeah, I like that.
It's like the only thing out here that's like even remotely close is SD. It's not SD, but it's close enough. It works.
Nah, man. Hey, I'm saying Filiberto's for all of the Arizona varsity team. Not everybody that's tuning in, just in case. We are going to select the Filiberto's that is in a discrete location. So yeah. There's that. Ralph, I can mail yours out to you. I can dry ice it and mail it out to you.
Just send me the bill, because that's the tradition, is the picking up the staff check on Arizona varsity. But I'm not going to be there this time.
Oh man, hey, it's all good.
Chili, we always get Filiberto's though. You have to come up with something different for us. You and I are like, we live at Filiberto's during the football season.
That is true. But
Yeah.
Ralph, you are kind of there because your thing's on the belt. So
Ooh,
you know,
I like that.
yeah, the
Look
belt
at that.
came in.
That could be yours, Zach, if you beat Grayson Stovall 1-on-1.
Woo!
I'll pass.
Hey, who wants to take the Grayson Stovall Isaiah Glass challenge of 1-on-1s? Cody, you got them?
Let's
got
go,
them both?
man. Let's go.
Yeah,
Let's see how
you can
fast
get
and quick step Louis is.
Did
go.
Hamilton and Queen Creek play when they were both seniors?
No.
Well, they
no,
were
no,
different
she-
years.
They were not seniors at the same time. That's right. And Grayson was
Yeah.
only here for a year, right?
I don't think they did.
I don't think they
No,
played.
they didn't. Because
All right, well, don't get them both hurt.
Oh man,
Oh,
Cody, you got
Mini
them?
territorial cup there.
Heck, I mean, Isaiah might play quarterback for ASU the way that's going.
Oh
so
my
I
God.
don't know.
you broke Ralph. You broke Ralph.
Dang,
Hey, hold on.
that was hurtful. That was hurtful.
These are the Sun Devils I care about. These ones right here.
Hey, y'all,
These are good ones
got a
right
better, y'all got a better QB situation than my school. I'll say that.
Which
You got
school?
17 schools.
Yeah, which
you
one?
got so many schools.
Which one? Which one are you talking about?
The only school. The
Roll
only
Tide.
school.
Roll Tide.
Wow, wow.
It's you guys are making fun of the wrong person for college sports. You need Brett Quintine on that one. The Penn State / Texas fan, who wins to Syracuse.
/ Syracuse.
Yeah.
I
Hey,
mean, I
who-
went to ASU, but I'm a Notre Dame fan, so like, I guess I'm kind of in the same boat.
That's true.
Actually, I'm a Wyoming fan with an ASU literary degree.
Man, I think me and Jordan,
Yeah.
we're the only ones that are ASU fans that went to ASU.
I don't really have a team. It ain't ASU, though. It's not ASU though. I'm gonna tell you that it's not ASU.
Oh, he's not an ASU fan.
Nah.
Hey, Spurge, you and I are very quickly going to get our credentials taken away.
Yeah.
Man.
Sorry, Doug. If you're
By
watching.
who?
Oh, wait. I forgot. Sorry, let me back up. I am very quickly going to get my teaching job taken away, so let me stop. Let me back
Hey,
up.
the tournament. Hey, Flight Club will be on the Zorts app. We're gonna upload the pools probably today or tonight or tomorrow. So there is that for people that are curious. Appreciate everybody hanging out. JustChili.tv to rewatch the stream and all that good stuff. Hey, Zach, since you weren't here and you heard it all, who do you got winning? You got Mountain Point or you got Desert Vista? You got to pick one. You got to pick one.
So I'll be honest, I didn't hear all the bracket or all the pools. So are they playing each other?
Well, I just want to make
No.
sure because you said this. You had
That was
this.
Eric.
I
That was
know. I know who is too, but don't be one of those. And go ahead.
We've
Just-
done like 90 episodes of our podcast, and every single time I'm like, Zach, I don't want to do prediction audio. That's the worst thing. And he's like, you know what we should do is we should predict who's going to win games, and we should predict who's going to be really good. And I'm like, no, nobody cares what I think. And the only reason anybody would care is if I'm dead wrong, and that's usually what happens. And then we get 3 viewers, and then because people don't want to see me be wrong.
Hey, can I make so Eric Newman is currently 42 followers away from 1,500. I might just do a 1,500 follower episode.
Yep, we should do that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Can we all meet back here?
Yeah, I'm down.
Okay.
I'll just randomly bring all of you guys on.
I won't be there.
Yeah. Okay. So is Mountain Point and DV in the same pool then?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
But if they were to meet up, who's winning?
Yeah.
No.
Well, yeah. Who do you got? Who do you got with the Flight
Oh
Club?
boy.
If they were to meet up, who would win?
Like in a back alley, who would win?
Back alley.
Well, that's
different.
obvious.
Classic sevens in a back alley.
Like NFL streets. For those
Who's in Desert Vista's pool and who's in Mountain Point's?
That's
So
I'm probably asking too many questions now.
Just answer the question.
If they
you're
if
trying
they
to
meet at
justify.
Flight Club,
If they meet all the way at the end, Zach, who wins?
Mountain Point.
Oh, so you hate Desert Vista?
Oh my
I hate
God,
that.
dude.
Wow,
Why
so
are
you
lying?
hate Dayton Gill?
Someone tag
You hate
Nate
Brad
Gill
Delgado?
and say
Yeah.
Zach's picking against
You
them.
hate
Someone
Antonio
call David
Delgado?
Tucker right now.
Give him a
It's
chance
ridiculous.
before you make a judgment like that.
So
Wow.
you want to know why?
Coach Gill.
There's more continuity with Mountain Point's offense than there is Desert Vista's.
Dan Hines.
Yeah, Dan Hines is pissed right now.
Ralph, am I right?
Nate Gill is going to blow your phone up at midnight now.
Desert Vista has Mountain Ridge, North, and Shadow Ridge in their bracket.
Okay, so I think,
and Mountain Point has Bourgade, ACP, and Camelback in theirs.
I mean, they both could very well go 2-1, 3-0. Mountain Point played Bourgade. Bourgade is not a team to be slept on. They made it to the semifinals of the ASU.
Yeah, that's good.
So, and they actually pushed Mountain Point a little bit towards like the first half of that game. It was only like 7-0 for a little bit.
Okay.
And then Mountain Point went on a run to the championship, but still, like, Bourgade's not a team to mess around.
I thought Bourgade played in that championship game.
No, Mountain Point did. Mountain Point beat Bourgade to go there.
Hey, is Mountain Point doing the big man challenge?
No.
Okay.
Oh, we're not going to see Caleb Jones?
No, Caleb's going to play. Caleb's playing tight end. So.
No, Desert Vista is though.
Desert Vista will be there? Okay.
So that'll be fun. All right, guys.
Speaking of Desert Vista big man, welcome back, Brett Johnson. Cal.
Woo.
Pac-12 champions.
All right.
Hey, let's put Jacob one-on-one with him.
Hey, Gridiron, any numbers, important or otherwise, that you feel like we should know regarding Flight Club?
I don't have anything ready. No.
Okay.
It's our second annual Fight Club.
First one I'll be at. Yeah.
No. Isn't this the third? But the second one.
But we don't talk about the first one. The first one was underground.
You don't talk about Fight Club. That's the first rule.
Hey, here's something. Over under 3.5 the amount of time Sandy calls Flight Club Fight Club this year.
Is Sandy going?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Over under 1, the number of Brophy defensive coordinators I have to block on Twitter for complaining about the weather.
Oh man.
Boy.
Dang.
And we took care of that this year.
Hey, on that note, hey Jordan, any final words? Any final words before we dismiss you?
Hey, nah, I'm just excited. I'm glad to be here, and it's gonna be a fun time. I'm hyped.
Hey, take advantage of the green carpet. I'll talk to you later, brother. My guy Jordan Spurgeon. All right, let's see who's next. Cody, I know you always gotta leave early because you have to do your intermittent fasting thing where you can only eat like 3 nuts like before like 9 o'clock or whatever. So, what do you got to say before you leave?
Hey, 11-6 49ers Super Bowl champs. We're out.
Oh man, so he's pretty much gonna lie to the audience.
If they win some road games, they go 11.
He's still feeling the effects of Ireland.
Wow. Hey Newman, you've been hanging out for a while, waiting for your pool to come up. I told you I was going to give you Coconino. I made good on my promise. Any final words before you bounce?
No.
Okay, later. Hey Zach, what did you eat for dinner tonight?
I had steak, rice, and broccoli.
Oh, nice. Okay, eating healthy. Man, my God. Trying to get right for Flight Club since he got to go through Jacob Saliga, big man.
I've been stretching all week.
Oh, dang. Okay. All right. Any final words before I let you go?
Eric and I might have something special in store tomorrow if we're able to make it work for the Take It Easy Sports Show. If not, then we're going to take a week off. So it's either really good or you won't see us. So,
oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm betting on don't see you guys, but that's just me if I'm a betting person.
Me too.
All right. Saliga, man, how do you feel? How do you feel to be I guess employed would be the word, like starting in July?
I feel good, man. Like I remember putting that tweet out like October of my senior year. No, always talk about senior year of high school. Is like everybody's always like, "What are you gonna do? What do you want to do?" And I remember putting that tweet out like, one day I'm gonna be working with y'all, doing what y'all are doing, and here we are. About a year and a half later. So, yeah, I'm excited.
All right, cool. Now you just got to actually like do all the stuff that you're doing, but actually it's like work. So, like, okay. Hey, I'm going to let you get some sleep now because it's going to be a long weekend. All right. That's a long time for you. That's
it's an hour and 30 something. So,
but I feel like it's like not that far going back because like it's going to be nighttime.
Yeah, I gotta book it's like flying, man. I gotta book a flight.
All right.
Check a bag.
Hey, just get on a puddle jumper. Later, brother. All right. Gridiron.
Yeah, there won't be a lot of cars on the road afterward.
How do you feel? Flight Club, year two-ish, I guess. I don't know. Maybe it's year three.
Looking forward to it. We drew some pools. We were all kind of talking in the chat. We caught the little misread of the 3 and the 8.
Nobody said anything?
Well, we were in the chat. You just didn't look at it. So.
Oh yeah, because I couldn't see the chat. So.
That's okay. I mean, you announced it, so it's still random, so to say. So there we are.
I feel like somebody should have been like this on the screen, so that I could have been like, "Hey, what's going on?"
It wasn't as bad as reading the wrong envelope at the Academy Awards or anything like that.
Oh man. Well, I mean, I think it's a pretty fair mistake to have made, because I think that the situations that Higley and Saguaro are in are pretty equal. So
it makes for a heck of a pool. That one that Brett had there with Brophy, Hamilton, and Saguaro all in the same grouping there.
Hey, that's going to be a good time over there. Anything that you're looking forward to seeing at Flight Club in particular?
Just kind of the whole atmosphere. I mean, I love it because, I can interview, a dozen coaches in one night kind of thing, which you obviously can't normally do any other time.
All right, cool. Hey, Gridiron, I appreciate you, and I can't wait to see you on Saturday.
Yep.
I feel bad that you didn't get to do your Italy trip, because I was looking forward to the postcard. And
yeah, it was a long story, but
have you rescheduled it?
Not for this year. I'm going to Alaska next month instead. So.
Oh, okay, that's exciting. All right, my man. I'll holler at you. See you Saturday. All right. For everybody else, I totally appreciate everybody allowing me to support their kids. It's a great time. Flight Club is going to be amazing. One thing that I will say is, if you are not coaching the offense, please do not stay in that area at all. All my media members that are credential media that are working with Arizona Varsity have permission to excuse excess coaches to clear it up, because it gets absolutely ridiculous. It's not the VIP area at a club. This is 7-on-7 football, guys. It does not make you cooler. The only reason some of the media likes to be there, or some of the analysts like to be there, because they like the quarterback view or whatever. Or like me personally, I actually like being in the end zone. But yeah, guys, just make sure that you guys are not creating a congestion there. Also, coaches, I hate to go through these rules with you on a live stream, but 2 players, 2 substitutes, 1 coach in that area, and that's it. Keep your team on the sidelines. I mean, you wouldn't march all those people over there during a regular game. Also, you probably wouldn't be there during a regular game, but you know what I'm saying. So there's that. Also, sportsmanship, guys. Respect the game, respect your opponents, but have fun. I can't wait. I'm super excited to see everybody again for Flight Club 2.